Hi, everyone. Welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. I'm here to do a collective read for you guys. I did one. It's uploading right now. But the minute I get this one done, I'll release it. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. As you know, I don't use the signs. I don't use the genders. It's all energy anyways. So if this is your reading, you'll know from the description of the characters as well as the storyline. So take what applies, toss the rest. Don't try to make things fit if it doesn't. Use your higher wisdom and discernment with tarot, please, okay? I'll be using the he and she pronoun, but just to keep it straight in my head. So if you have to switch the genders and the roles, go right ahead. That's not a problem. I'll bring out the tarot cards. I'll give you a description of the card as well as what I'm picking up intuitively. You know your story best. It could be all the descriptions, some, one, and or none. And then we bring it together at the end. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. And join this beautiful soul tribe. For those who have, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having my back. I'm truly grateful. Let's see what they have for us at this hour, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the white light. Lust. Very lustful. 24 is 6, so this is the lovers. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of romantic towards somebody. Could be a third-party situation, multi-party situation. Somebody's using their higher wisdom. You could be going into a higher level soulmate connection. Maybe somebody's confusing love and lust. That's the overarching energy. It could be in the reverse though. It could be a parting of ways, a one-sided deal, right? Or it could be a contract. Either way, it's a one-sided deal. Somebody's a karmic. Bottom of the deck is justice. 29 is 11. That's justice in tarot. There's movement here, so somebody could be moving. Somebody's getting their justice here. Something wasn't fair, wasn't right. It's all about loyalty. 33. 33 is a master number, right? So you could be an ascended master. You could be dealing with the ascended masters. They could be guiding you here. Again, it's a 6, so it's lovers yet again, making choices. The lovers has always been about choices and consequences, okay? It wasn't always about lovers. I mean, it certainly can be, but it's about our choices and making the right and or the wrong choices and having to deal with that, right? Loyalty comes at a high price. If someone's not loyal, then whoever is in this equation has to think, can I put up with this? Should I put up with this? It's up to you. I can't tell you what to do, but somebody's obviously not been loyal. And this is like moon cycles, a long relationship here, possibly long term. It's destiny, fate. There's change here. Something has got to give. I just heard something's got to give. Isn't that a movie? Yeah, I think that was a movie, right? In the 90s or something? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was Jack Nicholson or something like that. Something's got to give. Maybe this is somebody's MO, cheating all the time. And somebody's just said, you know what? I've had enough. I don't have to put up with this shit. You shouldn't have to put up with shit. Okay? If it's not an equal give and take, then it's time to move on. I can't tell you what to do, but obviously if you're not getting out of the relationship what you're putting in, it's hardly fair, is it? You're not where you should be then. And it doesn't matter what the person's saying, oh, I'll change, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, you give them a chance. If they don't change and they keep doing it, that's your answer. Bob's your uncle. This is your future with this person unless you yourself make a change. And again, if you decide to stay with somebody that cheats on you, that's on you, okay? I'm not judging you. You have your reasons for staying, blah, blah, blah. But you have to be okay with that, with the end results, okay? You know, I've had friends like that. I call them ask holes, where they continuously get into the same kind of relationships, and then they call you and they want to dump on you. You know, and there's always yeah buts, why they can't leave. And I call them ask holes because they ask for your take on things, and you tell them, but they never heed your advice. So that's what I'm picking up, an ask hole. And no, I'm not putting you down. I'm just, you know, I've been there too. I had plenty of bad relationships and talked ad nauseum to my friends about it, and they probably thought, what an asshole you are. You know what I mean? Till I got it right. Yes. Lust. Why is this here? Clarify lust. 24, please. For the collective. Why is this here, please? Lust is not love. Okay. So we have calling in the storm. 30. So we could be pregnant. 30 is a 3, right? It's the Empress. Could be a mother, could be a pregnancy, could be a divine feminine. There's a storm here brewing. It's brewing. Somebody's angry. Somebody's dander got up. Yep. Somebody's angry, and so you should be. So you have every reason to be. Anger and chains. This is justice yet again. 29. Okay? Someone's getting their comeuppance here. Okay? Somebody's ego and pride was wounded. This is an ex you're dealing with, ex-friend, ex-family member, or an ex. They did something they shouldn't have done here. There could have been a bust up of a room, because you see this, it's mirrors all over the place. Can't really tell what this is. It's all like somebody's done a room in or something, had a hissy fit or something. Can't look at themselves in the mirror for some reason. Somebody's not proud of what they've done, maybe. Queen of my world, yet again, lovers. Wow, 24, 29. Look it up. There must be a reason. Somebody's got themselves into a multi-party situation or something. I don't know. Or you could be going into a higher level soulmate connection. Envious gluttony. Wow, hiding, cloaking. Somebody's finding something out. Oh, boy. Okay. So somebody was cheating. And somebody's going to be held liable. They're getting... I'm picking up that they're going to be face to face with the lie. Maybe they're going to be caught red-handed. I don't know. I'm just glad I don't... It's not my story. I just... You know what I mean? I'm not laughing at anybody going through it. I know it's painful, but... The only suggestion I can make is don't threaten anybody. Don't bust up a room. You don't need to get arrested here, okay? Because justice is here. So be very careful of what you do and what you say, because people can take it the wrong way and accuse you of doing this, that, and the other thing, especially when you catch them red-handed. You know what I'm saying, right? They don't want to be caught red-handed. Why am I picking up a picture? I just pictured somebody going, you caught them red-handed in bed with somebody, but yet they're still refuting it. Does that make sense? No, I didn't. That sounds like a narcissist. Lust 24, calling in the storm 30. Why is this here, please, Spirit? Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. So there's been a separation. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Now, yes, you could love this person, but it also says self-love here, okay? Unconditional self-love. That means you're not going to be putting up with other people's crap. You're not going to be there being cheated on, blah, blah, blah. I think your self-love overrides this love now. In the past, you've given so much of yourself. I think now the self-love, yeah, girl talk. It's time to go out and just have fun with your friends. Or guy talk, okay? Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. It's time to heal. Maybe you kept playing this over and over in your head here. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Maybe the way you were raised. I know in my case, I was raised in a certain way to think that men were superior. You defer to men. They're the breadwinners, the earners, right? Wait till your father gets home, blah, blah, blah. They make the major decisions in the household, so on and so forth. So I was brought up under that understanding. I remember my father saying, this was years and years ago, I was a teenager, saying something about college. I wanted to go to college or something like that. And I remember him saying, why, you're just going to wind up getting married and having babies. Why waste the money? And I went, what? You know, so maybe that's your story too. Maybe you grew up under circumstances like that, thinking that you had to defer to your partner, that they know best, that they're the breadwinners, and you know, you stay at home and take care of the kids, and you don't earn any money. So if you guys break up or if they cheat on you, you have to stay. You don't have to stay. That's the fallacy there. You don't have to put up with that. But that's what I'm picking up here. And there's a separation. Somebody's really ruining what they've done. They're really regretting what they've done to you. They know they had a good life with you, or vice versa. Take it as applies, okay? But we have lost 24, calling in the storm 30, and separation. Why is this here, please, Spirit? Social services. So, okay. Yeah. You're finding a way to make it on your own, even if you have to go on social services. I've done that. I've had to. You know, when you have children to feed you, you got to do what you got to do, right? And don't feel ashamed of it. Hood rat for the streets. You're finding out whoever you were with was not really for you, okay? Maybe you're now finding out just how many people they slept with. Maybe they're all coming out of the woodwork now. Maybe you had a bout of homelessness here, or maybe they're homeless right now. Maybe you've had enough. You're not dealing with it anymore. You're responsible. They haven't been. Unattractive. So you're looking at this person possibly and you're thinking, how unattractive are you now? Now that you know that they were a community bucket, let's say. It does tend to lose its shine after a while. You know what I'm saying? You're too intelligent for this, okay? Yeah, this person had too many one-night stands. Caused a lot of drama in your world. Something to do with a nickname. Someone's false. They were false to you. They exploited women and or you, or exploited whatever this was. Used your vehicle possibly. You know what I mean? You hear stories about, you know, can I borrow your car? I'll drop you off at work. And then they go in your car and they hook up with other people in your car. There's surprise and epiphany, greed, loyalty yet again. This person wasn't loyal to you. They could have targeted various people, or they used you as a target. Maybe because you were insecure. You know, we've all been there, right? Somebody's into some sort of pornography here. Parent or step-parent. Someone's unemployed, seduced and lustful, innocent, travel, credit, good or bad. So they have bad credit, so they have nowhere to go, poverty. Or maybe this was you. Maybe you felt like you could leave this person because of these reasons, but you got victory and success here. Okay? I think you're shocking yourself. I think you're able to do this on your own. You're getting yourself out of whatever this is, thinking that you had to rely on somebody else. So you could do this all on your own. Okay? Social services, it does, people have a stigma with it, okay? Oh, you're on social services, but you know what? When you have no other choice and no other recourse, you have children and you need a place to stay, you're going to go and use what services. That's why they're there. They're not there to be taken advantage of, but some people do. But yeah, they do help you out. And they also have, they do help you in other ways in finding a job and educating yourself if you haven't got an education, in daycare if you need daycare, and various things. So, you know, people look down their noses on social services, but trust me, when you need them and they're there, you're grateful for it. And no, I'm not saying get on social services and don't work. But some people might look at you and say, oh, you're a hood rat. You're for the streets if you're on social services. Don't let their opinions of you deter you from making a life of your own and feeding your family. Okay, that's somebody that doesn't get it. They've always been taken care of their whole life. Okay, always with a silver spoon in their mouth. Thank God for that. Okay, because if they were in your shoes, they'd never be able to do it. Okay. That's the way I look at it. Let them talk all they want. They're talking out of their asses, okay? You're doing. Be proud of what you're doing, okay? So we have lost 24, calling in the storm 30, separation, and social services. Or maybe social services is going to come after the father if you're the father, and or you're dealing with the father of these children. If they're not paying any child support, they will go after the father. And that to me is more embarrassing than going on social services if you don't want to pay for your children. I'd be more embarrassed about that. Because trust me, if I were in their shoes and my child was out there, I'd be ringing all the time, calling them, is there anything you need? Can I get you some milk? Do you need some new pants, some new socks? Anything. Do you need me to watch the kids for an hour? You know, anything. Because that is your child or your children. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Oh, okay, thank you. So, Emperor, Father. across the bottom of the deck. This is a father figure, a leader, an emperor. Eight of Wands. It's just good news. It's communication. It's action. It's moving forward here. It's typically good news. Something happening quickly. Oh, there's a fight. There's conflict. There's competition. There's drama here. Sizing one up. It looks like there's competition here. A third-party situation. Wow. So somebody found out somebody was cheating. Ending a third-party situation. Yeah, somebody's very disrespectful here. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Somebody's out in the cold here. This is financial ruin. This could be spiritual jail. They want to come back in from out of the cold here. They're unstable right now. Or this could be you. They left you unstable. There's a third party. This could be financial ruin here. Okay, very unstable. Somebody was having one-night stands and casual hookups with somebody else. This scam artist, okay? Very insincere, smile in your face and lie through their teeth. So now, this could be, yeah, you're stuck. Yes, speaking the truth, seeing the truth, coming out of denial. Whatever this is, for whatever reason you were in this relationship, whether you felt like you could not provide for yourself or your children, I think the truth is dawning here. Whether you're the mother or whether you're the father, the truth is dawning. You have to do something here. You have to turn your back. You have to start making some plans for your future here. Okay, because you want to let go of this relationship. Now, it doesn't say if it's the mother or the father who's cheating. It's, if you want, you got to start making plans, okay? Because you need to do for yourself. You can't be stuck in a relationship putting up with this bullshit because you can't provide for you and your kids. Okay? You have to start making plans for yourself because you want to let this go. Very worried here, okay? You're probably being laughed at by your social groups and stuff because you know that your partner's cheating on you. I get it. Three of Wands, why is this here? Yeah, you're looking at the money here. At how much you've invested in this. Can this be saved? Blah, blah, blah. Somebody's relying on a hoe here, okay? Poor judgment here. Wow. Harsh judgment. This is karma. Lack of awareness, acceptance, and accountability. So somebody doesn't want to be held accountable here. This could be a father. This could be a husband. This is usually a husband card, King of Pentacles, whether this is you and or you're dealing with one. This is stability, right? This is, yeah, this is a lot of burdens on your back. You want a stable home, environment for you and your children. Maybe you're worried about, I made the wrong choice here. I'm staying in this relationship because of money and stability, but am I hurting my kids? Six of Cups. By staying here. Because whether you tell the kids or not, as they grow older, they get to know what's going on. And eventually it does rub off on them. Yeah, Five of Swords here. It's an empty victory. You were willing to do whatever it took for your kids. I get it. But this is taking the cake here. Nine of Swords. This is a lot of worry. This is a worst case scenario. Walking away. This is not going to get you anywhere here. You were willing to do whatever it took to keep your family together, but at what cost? You're taking on some losses here. Somebody's angry all the time. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them. Something's happening quickly here. Somebody's lying, cheating, and stealing all the time, maybe. They're definitely lying. They're cheating for sure. Yeah, it's over. This is over. Maybe it's online as well, okay? Maybe they're looking for people online and chatting them up, you know, going in their DMs and stuff. Male or female, doesn't matter. Six of Swords, they got caught. This is not going anywhere, okay? This relationship is not going anywhere. You're feeling stuck here. Or maybe this partner of yours that's cheating feels like, oh, you're not going to go anywhere. I could do whatever I want. You're not going to go anywhere as long as I'm paying the bills. One of those, right? Yeah, this could be a lot of mental and verbal abuse. Okay? The Well. What's that again? Sorry. The Well. I never remember these two cards. The Well is nurturing, opportunity, nature, and creativity. So you're very nurturing. You've forgiven them over and over again for, like being mentally and verbally abusive towards you. You've healed your own heart. Because you feel like you're stuck. You can't go anywhere. So again, the finances, I believe. Because, yeah, this is the person who's got the money, right? The stability. So they got you backed up into a corner. Whether you're the husband and you're very nurturing and you're taking care of the kids, or whether you're the mother, Queen of Pentacles, you're stuck here. You know your value and your worth. You're hardworking. You're independent, but financially not so. This is what you're wishing for. They know that you can't move on and be financially independent on your own. You're dealing with a narcissist here, okay? They want to control the finances here, control you. They want to make themselves look sanctimonious and right, and meanwhile they're a lying sucker. You know what? Here, lots of lies here. You want to let this person go. You know this, and they know it. Page of Cups, but yes, they don't. I don't know. There's something about there's a child that's not theirs, or they're accusing you of the children not being theirs, or the child not being theirs. They're threatening to let you go. There's a lot of shit talking here. A lot of shit talking, but secrets are coming out here. You're contemplating this. They've mistreated you. Secrets are coming out. They know that you're going to let them go. I think they know you've had enough of their abuse. Yeah, you're not talking to this person, or there's been nothing but lies out of this person. No clarity. You're not talking to them. The secrets are coming out. They're talking shit. Chariot. This is not going anywhere. Somebody doesn't want to take accountability. This is not going anywhere. It's out of control. They want to stop you from moving on. You know this isn't love. They don't show you any love, no compassion, no emotional fulfillment or happiness. So they know that maybe you're making arrangements for yourself and your children. They know that you're going to be moving on. They're trying to stop you from moving on, going to a happier place. I mean, even if you have to live in a small apartment, living on social services, still you're not going to be abused by this person any longer. You're going to be able to go in a place where you can heal. So Spirit's plucking you out of rough waters, bringing you in a place to heal here, into some calm waters, right? Yeah, you're letting this go, and they know it. They sense it. Isn't that always the way? I've noticed that in my past relationships. When I was ready to move on, they sensed it. They got a lot of burdens on their back here. They're trying to prove a point that maybe they're trying to prove to you you can't make it on your own, or you've got a lot of burdens on your back right now. This is somebody that's a drinker maybe. They're very malicious, emotionally unavailable. They don't want to let you in. You know what I mean? They know that you're going to let them go. They're too afraid to show their emotions towards you, I think what this is. Yeah. There's no love here. There's no love. It's just lust. They're just a lustful person. Yeah, this is coming to a close here. You're ending the cycle. This is going to upset the apple cart here. Okay, this is losing stability, losing a home. This is somebody that's non-committal. The party is over. You're not doing this anymore. They have addictions. There's no reconciling here. They were just greedy. They were just greedy. Very satisfied, right? In this relationship. It was a relationship where you didn't have sex with this person. Maybe this person came down with an STD and blamed you for an STD. Meanwhile, you haven't had sex with the person in a long time. You've not had any kind of relations with them, but they were quite satisfied in telling the world you had the STD instead of them. Bullshit. Whatever this is, okay? They don't want you having wish fulfillment. And it's a problem with them. Yeah, you are wish fulfillment. You're loving, you're kind, you're giving. You have unconditional love here. You're also highly intuitive and psychic, and you're going through a dark night of the soul. Male or female doesn't matter, but you're getting ready to put down all of your past hurts. You're getting ready to put them behind you and heal emotionally. And this is going to be a tower moment for you and or them, because this you're deciding this is built on a false foundation. I don't want to live like this anymore. You're getting in tune with your emotions here. You're walking away. There's no emotional fulfillment or happiness here. You're walking away from this relationship, from this marriage. Yep, and you're starting over anew somewhere else. Okay. You're taking a leap of faith. You know you're taking very little with you, that little small satchel, because maybe you don't have much. And that's okay. You're starting over. But you're going to be underneath an umbrella here, whether it's social services, whether it's the divine. You're going to be provided for, okay? It's going to start off slow, but guess what? You're going to be okay. Okay? This is the new beginning, wiping the slate clean, starting over. And instead of looking at it like in a scary way, look at it with eyes of curiosity, with excitement. Imagine being able to do and come and go as you want now, being the captain of your own ship now, captain of your soul. You know, living the way you want to live, not having to deal with somebody else's wants and needs and their abuse. Okay, even if you have to take them to court, so what? So what? You're not going to be the first one. You're not going to be the last one. Okay? But you're going to be free. 4 cups. You're going to be free to see, you know your value and your worth. You're going to be able to save some money here. Okay? This is an opportunity for you. Okay? Parting of ways. You thought you needed money to part ways? No, you don't. Maybe that's what they try to tell you all the time, or maybe this is you. You found some sort of stability elsewhere, and they're not happy about it, but that's just too bad. So this can go either way. They could be either the male or the female, okay? So, yeah, and somebody's jealous here. Queen of Swords in reverse. They're vindictive and they're vile, and they're bitter. They're jealous. They made accusations about you that, yeah, they can't back up here. They didn't fight for you. You're not fighting with this person anymore. You know what they say, when you're done fighting, that means you don't care anymore. You're done. Sun in reverse. There's no more love here. It's you know they're hiding from you. They're lying to you. You know this is not happy. You're not happy here. Yeah, this has been exposed here. All what they've been up to. If they've got an STD, they could have said that they're not attracted to you, but let's stay together in a family anyways. Well, what kind of relationship is that? They're unfaithful to you. Why would you want to stay with somebody that doesn't find you attractive? So you've thought about this. Male or female, doesn't matter who you are. You've thought about this. This is not what you want. A person you can't trust. Not going anywhere. Screw that. Instability here. Somebody's not putting the effort in. They don't want to. This is not working out for you. This is not for you, this relationship. And you're finding out the truth. You're facing your fears here. You love very deeply. Maybe this is something new, maybe this could be you. You love very deeply. You're listening to your intuition. You're listening to your feelings for once. You're tapping into your own emotions and you're going, no, I don't want this. I don't want this. You know? I'm honoring my feelings. I'm honoring who I am. I'm not dealing with this anymore. You're going to find the strength and courage to do something about it. You're listening to your own integrity here. You don't need this bullshit. No, you don't. The artist here. This is the artist. You're creating a new life for yourself. This is creation, something new, something new. Somebody's coming in with a cup of love towards you. This could be something a new relationship here. The artist, yet again, visionary, interpreter, creation, and passionate. So you're creating a new life with your love here, with your intuition. Maybe you're a card reader or something. I don't know. Maybe a spiritualist, but you're definitely, somebody's coming towards you with a cup of love, and or you're deciding you want to give your cup of love to somebody else. Finding this out here, shining a light on your emotions. I think you're finding you want love. You don't want lust. And lust is only karmic relationships. You can't trust that. It's not long lasting. It doesn't stay. It's just to play around, right? Playing games with people. So you're taking some time out to heal in between relationships here, because this wasn't your wish fulfillment. This last relationship you were in, right? They were just using you for money. A life of luxury, possibly. They were not single. Even though they weren't in another long-term relationship, they had others on, on speed dial, let's say. And then this person's not going to change, okay? They're not. They're corrupt here. This is all about image. They had an image to uphold. It's all about having power and control over other people, giving and receiving and prioritizing other people here. It's all come back on them. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, some karma here. Yeah. They didn't care. They didn't care. So now you know. Conscious awareness. You're starting elsewhere. You're starting over elsewhere here. This is good news for you. Look at it with curious eyes and excitement instead of dread. Oh my gosh, I have to do this on my own. The person you were dealing with, male or female, they're for the streets. You want love. You want something that's going to last. Male or female. And if people go, oh, come on, you're a guy, you should want to be jumping in and out of bed with people. No. Okay? Stop that kind of thinking, okay? That's for the streets. Even men now, I think men are getting more choosier with who they choose nowadays because they're realizing they're being used as well. It's not just the women being used, it's both. They're being used for money, being daddy, playing daddy. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, that look at I've got this ring. Look at this, and look at what he's buying me. He's buying me a house, and I have to have you know what I'm saying. It's not just women; it's also men, and I think men are also realizing the value of love now, and instead of lust. Okay, there's movement here. This is justice. Somebody got you into a third-party, multi-party situation. You don't want lust; you want love. You're moving on from this, okay? Congratulations. Someone called in a storm here. This could be with a pregnancy. They trapped you. This could be you are a divine feminine. You're not dealing with this anymore. This could be a mother. You're going off on your own for the first time, and or you're a father. It doesn't have to be a mother. It could be a male in this energy where you're getting ready to create something new in your world. Congratulations. Somebody's angry. This is, they committed an injustice. This is justice for you. They might be breaking up a room. They might have accused you of doing in their car or the room. So you're hurting somebody's pride or ego. That's just too bad. Deal with it. Okay? There's a separation here. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. That could be both of you. Of course it's sad when you break up with somebody, even if they did the worst to you. It takes a while to get used to the new normal, right? Love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So this is what you want now. You don't want lust. You don't want a relationship that's, like starts off in bed with one another. You want to get to know one another. Unconditional love starts at home, right? Self-love, oneness, passion, affection. Learn to love yourself first. And once you do, you're not going to just take anybody, okay? You're not going to allow them to treat you in just any way. This person was for the streets, okay? They're a hood rat. Social services, I don't know. Take it as it applies. You might have to start over. Social services, maybe you have kids, maybe you're homeless, but social services will be there to help you. Maybe they're a hypocrite. Maybe at one point you were in social services and they looked down their noses at you. Now they're finding themselves homeless and having to deal with social services, and they're a hypocrite now because they were a gold digger and a clout chaser in the past, okay? And they tried to rub it into you, like what they had compared to what you had. But you were honest. You came across what you had honestly. These people were gold diggers. It wasn't theirs to begin with, but they acted like it was. And they thought they were better than you. And guess what? No one's better than anybody. This could happen to anybody. I have since realized in the last little while, especially since, the last couple of years, COVID and stuff, people losing their businesses, their jobs, getting sick, you know what I mean, losing their homes. This could happen to anybody. Don't look down your nose at someone else that's going through a rough time. This could happen to you. You could be one paycheck away from being homeless, from having to go on social services. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop looking down your nose at other people. It's very unbecoming, right? Because guaranteed, the more you laugh at other people in this situation, the more it's going to happen to you. Guaranteed, dollars to donuts. That's how the world works. That is karma. You know what I'm saying, right? Don't laugh at other people. Don't look down your nose at other people. Because, it doesn't matter how much money you might have had at one point. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Remember that. How are we ending the read for today, please? What's the parting message? To be fair, 38, that's 11, it's justice. Somebody tried to be somebody they weren't. Maybe they were trying to doppelgang you, or there could have been two. But somebody's hearts are being weighed here. Somebody wanted your crown. They were wearing masks of greed. You tapped into your higher wisdom here. That the owl is higher wisdom, but it's also an ending. death of a way of life, of their way of life, death to their um, acting like they have all the money in the world. Meanwhile, it wasn't theirs. This is fate. Fate in reverse, 17. This is not wish fulfillment for them. They're losing hope here. They're feeling ashamed of themselves. They didn't think this was going to ever happen to them. Guess what? This is karma, right? Orphaned. They're off on their own here. Orphaned in reverse. 5, that's the Hierophant reverse. Wow. They could be, this is like bankruptcy and picking up, dealing with institutions, banks, whatever, or divorce or separation. You could be a divorce away from being homeless, or losing your children, or, losing a parent or something. Take it as applies. It's orphaned. Somebody's off on their own here. Not for you. This is not for you. They were playing games here. This is not for you. Maybe this life isn't for you. This is the lovers, right? You used your higher wisdom. Somebody got you in a third-party situation. They laughed. Ha, ha, ha. Now, guess what? Everything went... It's up to them. It is what it is, right? To be fair, balance, justice, I need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. What you put out is what you get, right? Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being from stasis to doing from discovering to loving to letting go to begin again. Or to being again, sorry. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you're not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So you're coming into your own now. You're getting your justice. Congratulations. And those that laughed at you in the past, well, they're going to be experiencing what you had to go through. They're going to learn not to laugh at others. 17 in reverse. It's just a protection message for fates. It's difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all, yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can't control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. So the quicker that this person or people realize that this is their fate for laughing at you and placing you in this situation in the past, possibly not helping, hindering, you know what I'm saying? The quicker they understand that this is part of their karma, the quicker they will be able to get through this, the quicker they can accept their lot in life. And no, you're not going to stay here. It's not permanent unless you make it permanent. If you don't want to learn your lessons, then I guess you're going to have to stay here for a little longer. But learn the lessons and you can move on from this. That is the whole thing behind it, right? Orphaned, 5, protection message. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. People abandoned you. And now they're finding out the hard way. They can't go through what you went through. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you, so let it. So maybe your whole life you were always in lustful relationships. It always started by falling in the sack with somebody and then kind of went into a relationship that way. So it always started off with sex, never really getting to know that person. Because if you actually ever did get to know that person, you either might fall in love with them or you might just hate them, right? Maybe that's been a pattern in your world, and you're realizing, shit, you know what, I'm no better off than I was 30 years ago. I'm in the same boat. Maybe a little worse off because I'm longer in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? I've got kids I got to provide for, you know. If this is a father or a mother, they have to pay for the kids. They have to support the kids. They have bills to pay. It's all fine and dandy when you're in your early 20s. It looks cute. It's forgivable. Yeah. But when you're in your 50s, it ain't so cute anymore. You know what I'm saying? So let it be a lesson. Don't park here. Don't stay here. Learn these lessons. Sometimes it's hard. And sometimes it stings. It stings a whole lot. But this reminds me of a story. When I first got ill with ankylosing spondylitis, and I was scared. I didn't know how to deal with it. I never heard of it before, blah, blah, blah. And my friends, family, whatever, nobody was there to help me. Nobody was there to hold my hand. Nobody was there to help me through what I was feeling, to talk to, nothing. And I wound up losing my home, wound up losing everything I had or knew. I had to leave the area that I was comfortable in, start over elsewhere on social services. You know, it was really rough. And I had a boy I had to provide for as well. And one of the people that should have been there for me, considered as a best friend, called me out of the blue one time to tell me they were diagnosed with the same disease. So now what are the chances of that? Because this is a rare disease. And I thought, that is karma. And I told myself, I'm going to give this person the same amount of support they gave me, which was nothing. Let them cope on their own. And they didn't cope very well. They're the type that likes to lean on other people and cry. They go on social media and tell the world, boo-hoo, and they take pictures of themselves crying, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But, you know, if it happened to me, yeah, it's a reason to laugh at this person. Yeah, what a loser. What a loser. Yeah. But you know, that's how karma works, right? When you laugh at other people and you know, there are hard times. You're not there to lend a hand, but out there to hinder them and make things worse. Wait and see what happens. It comes right back on you in one way or another. The divine has a very, very good way of doing that and humbling people. Pretty quickly, too. They can't handle what you've been through. And it's evident and it's obvious. And all you can do is say, well, c'est la vie. I had to learn. I had to do this on my own. Be there for other people. Of course, be there for other people. But for the people that weren't there for you, but they expect you to be there for them, I can't tell you what to do, but let them find out on their own. That's the best way, isn't it? I mean, sometimes if we get in the way, we take on their karma too. So bear that in mind as well, okay? But I know you're going to be okay, whoever this is. You're finding out who you are. That's the only way to do so. You lose everything to gain everything. You know what I'm saying? Hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care.